What's up, nation? Today let's talk about how to secure a day one PS5 console from Best Buy at launch. All right, everyone. So today I want to cover the new employee newsletter that came out recently from Best Buy that does confirm that they will actually not be receiving in-store stock for the PlayStation 5 console. However, they said if there is inventory available, it will strictly be for online purchase only. Now, we've also seen a counter go down on Best Buy's website at this point. So if you go to their website in the PlayStation 5 console, it doesn't just simply show out of stock anymore. It now says coming soon, and it also has a countdown page at the very top of the screen. So I do think that they're expecting to receive inventory, but they're not guaranteeing that in this email. So I do want to make that very clear. It does look like that they're totally trying to dodge the camping situation. So it's not going to be something, if you were planning on it up to this point, don't go outside of a Best Buy and camp out overnight. It's just going to be wasted time from this employee newsletter. So we're going to dive through the details of that article that came out and kind of what to expect as we get closer to this launch window, because I don't want to see anybody put in unnecessary effort to go try to secure a console at Best Buy if it's just simply not going to be there. So we'll dive through those details, and I'll also share a quick tool, if you guys haven't seen it in any of my previous videos, that helps you stay up to date with what retailers are getting restocked online. And obviously, as we walk closer to this upcoming next couple weeks here that we're going to launch the PlayStation 5, I would expect the other retailers like the Walmart and the GameStops to actually officially comment and say if they are expecting day one inventory. So we'll talk about what to expect with that as well. Before we do dive into all those details, I did just want to quickly invite everybody to join Sunbro Nation. If you haven't done so already, do so by subscribing below, hit the like button on this video if you enjoy the content today, and then turn on your bell notification icon so you're kept up to date with all the newest console and gaming news as we get closer and closer to this PlayStation 5 launch. But with that, guys, let's dive into the details. All right, so to start us off, I want to simply share the actual employee newsletter that was released online. I believe this originated on Reddit, but it is credible and backed up, and it is verified at this point that this is an internal newsletter that was shared with the employees from Best Buy on what to expect for their day one allocation of both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S. You may know that the latest consoles are set to release in the coming weeks. We wanted to let you know what that experience will look like for you and your customers. For these console launches, we will not be sending any inventory to stores at this time, and customers should go online for purchase if there is inventory available. What you need to know, PS5 and Xbox Series S will be online only for launch. No inventory will be allocated to stores for the launch date and until further notice. Guiders should be aware and advise customers not to come to your location. BestBuy.ca will be updated to reflect this message, and a sign-up link is available to receive any updates regarding these products. Launch date for PS5, November 12th. Launch date for Xbox Series X and S, November 10th. So I think with that statement, if you had plans to go camp out at Best Buy at this point, I would now cancel those plans. It does seem like, unless if they're straight up lying through their teeth, that we are not going to see any Best Buy have local in-store inventory available for day one purchase. However, if there is inventory available, we can expect that to be sold online. We can also tie it to their countdown clock that they posted now that it's showing an actual timer that is actively counting down, which I really personally like. I know we're going to see probably the same thing where the website might crash or there's too many bots to get through, but regardless, we should at least know that if they're going online with stock, when to expect it to be, because Target is the only other retailer that's officially said that they are having stock, and I will link to my previous video covering that in case you guys haven't seen it yet, but they have not specified when these links will go live. With Best Buy, we have a straight up counter, so I would at least, be online that night and be watching for when that counter does expire, and then that's your window right there to hopefully get through the rest of the traffic. I did want to point out that this is specifically referencing US and Canada as far as Best Buy's comments on these matters, so I don't know if it's different in any other regions, but both for the US and for Canada, we should be online at our computers at the time that countdown expires. Now, I am in Central Time myself, but it looks like that countdown timer on Best Buy's website is set to go live at midnight at Eastern Time, actually. So if you do live in a different time zone, just be aware of that and maybe verify that that's what your counter shows also. I don't know if they're doing this based off of your location at all, so do look into those details as well. And then I did just kind of want to share a game plan of what to do if you haven't been able to lock down a pre-order yet and you're trying to get it on this day one cycle. I think both Best Buy and Target are our two best bets as of right now. We may see GameStop and Walmart jump into that party and say what their process is going to be. I'm hoping that we do see stock from all of these, so it's a little bit more spread out and we're not just all trying to go to one retailer on launch day, because obviously that can be problematic for servers online. So Target is at least confirmed that it's a drive-up process on their official Twitter comment. Now, Best Buy has not said if you have to do the in-store pickup option. I'm sure that you will actually be able to do the in-store pickup option, because that's always an option if you purchase stuff from Best Buy, but it doesn't state that that's a requirement, and I think that that's my biggest concern when it comes to bots and things like that, because if we're just competing against the entire country, you can obviously order multiple systems through bots, and that's what we've seen happen to deplete a lot of the inventory from the original launch window. So that very well could be the case if Best Buy hasn't specifically said that there's any rules with this thing as far as one per household and there's no requirement to go to the store to actually pick it up. They did comment on something about scheduling appointments for your in-store pickup, but it didn't state that that was required for you to order their online inventory. So that's my biggest concern with Best Buy. I personally still like Target as my best bet for the launch window, but of course you guys do your own research and you know, go with whatever you feel most is what you're most comfortable with. And then lastly, I did want to quickly share a tool by the name of stockinformer.com, and that's just a website that all the way through this pre-order has, if you go to their webpage and you leave it on there, it's supposed to be actively checking for all of these different retailers. Now, Best Buy is not on their website anymore. They were at one time. They're now removed, but all the other ones, so your GameStops, Amazons, Walmart, and Targets are on there as well, and it's all supposed to be auto-refreshing in the background, so you don't have to manually go in and hit the refresh button over and over. It's just happening in the background for it. But what I like the most about them is that you can actually go ahead and sign up for push notifications, whether that be via email or via Discord. So I think that is a nice option. Now, we don't know just how reliable they are just yet, but they're supposed to send it, you know, immediately whenever that they get notification that the stock goes online. I do know that even those stock inform alerts that you sign up to from stores, a lot of people have shared that they get the email that the item is in stock like 15 minutes or so after it was actually live, and then by that time, obviously, everything's been sold out already. So I do think that Stock Inform might be a better tool to use than just the internal retailers. If anything, to be safe, just do both, because I know that as we get closer to November 12th, it's going to be a very competitive time to try to actually secure one of these consoles. So I want everybody to have the most fair, equal playing field and fair chance possible to get a day one console if you're really wanting one like I am. So really at this point, I would just encourage everybody to stay super informed. We're right around the corner from the launch window, so hopefully we do hear something from GameStop and Walmart soon. It seems like the common theme is to avoid campers at all costs, so I think that we're going to see them implement something similar where it is just for online order only. So keep it tuned in here, because I will be making follow-up videos as we get closer to this launch to confirm if GameStop and Walmart do make an official statement. I will make a follow-up video to then confirm that. So I'm really only going to be covering the official stuff at this point. The pre-order rumors are dead. It's probably not going to happen anymore. I think we can pretty much confirm that. So it's really going to be up to launch day stock and staying informed and being ready to go whenever the consoles do go live online. Thanks so much for watching the video today, everyone. I do truly appreciate y'all sticking around till the end. I did at this point in the video want to invite everybody to leave me a comment. Let me know what your game plan is as far as your day one securing a PlayStation 5 console. What are you going to do? Are you going to go through the Target route and kind of pay more attention to them? Are you waiting for GameStop and Walmart to come out and comment first? Or are you going to be on the Best Buy train where you're just waiting for the counter to expire? I would definitely keep an eye out on as many as you can. It sounds like the best bet to secure a day one console is going to be a all-nighter. If you stay up on from the night of the 11th to the 12th, that's what I would do if you can. Obviously, people have work and stuff like that, so it can't be that way for everybody, but I did just want to, you know, throw that out there in case if anybody thinks that they can't get one. You definitely can. It's just going to take a lot of patience, and it's going to take a lot of attention to detail as we get closer to this launch window. And then I did just want to shout out everybody a huge appreciation. We did hit a great milestone on this channel, so we just crossed 1,000 subscribers as of the last video, so I couldn't be more appreciative for your guys' support and positive comments. comments. It really does truly motivate me to keep this going, and we will continue to grow Sunbro Nation together. So super thank you for all the support and all the positive feedback that I've received up to this point. I am working on something to go ahead and do a token of appreciation to the fans who have signed up so far, and then also to help continue to grow the channel together. So guys, I super appreciate you. It definitely does help me to stay motivated and continue to produce this content for you guys. So I really appreciate all the support and all the feedback so far. And lastly, I did just want to invite everybody one more time to join Sunbro Nation. If you haven't done so already, do so by subscribing below. Hit the like button on this video if you did enjoy the content today, and then make sure you turn on your bell notification icon so you're kept up to date with all the newest gaming and console news as we're closer and closer to this PlayStation 5 launch. That's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you all have a great day. Sunbro Nation, out.